Welcome back, everyone.
What's up?
It's your two favorite girls. We're here on a Monday, and we here to say it's the Are We Adulting Yet podcast here.
Get him.
Can y'all tell I've been drinking today?
But it's JQ. Dale
And it's Dolly, hello.
And we have
A very
special
I'm loud as fuck. I need to stop.
very
Special person.
Oh my god, okay.
So yeah, we have a very special person on today. Do you want to introduce? You might have heard of her throughout our whole podcast.
Some of you may know her.
Yeah, you might have wondered, who is that they're talking about?
Who is this girl?
And she's here. We have her here.
What's up, y'all? It's Madison.
Ooh.
I'm here in the flesh.
Madison.
Hey.
If you are a true listener of the Are We Adulting Yet podcast, you would know she is pretty much a part of this show. So, we thought it was only right to bring her on.
Why not?
Because why not? And I'm going to be honest, we don't know what we're going to talk about today. So, you've come in at a good time.
Winging it.
We're winging it.
Winging it.
Which is
Flow.
pretty much what adulting is about. That's how I adult. I just wing it.
I feel like we had been doing that.
We just hope for the
Wing
best. Like, all right, I'm just going to hope that this works out because I don't have a plan B.
Yeah.
And if
I realized moving into this place and having my boyfriend like there being like, Madison, like we don't need to buy this.
Right.
Or like what are we gonna use that? And me and Dolly go to the fucking store, we buy
Everything.
everything.
Oh my god, that's cute. Get it.
We spent like, when Madison and I were living together, I have not told anyone this, but we went to Walmart and we spent $500.
$500.
$500
What?
at Walmart.
In our defense, we bought a tent that we never have used still.
It's still there.
Oh my goodness.
Which we thought
that's
was
what
perfect
we
for
should
us.
do for the 30th.
A tent?
We do that enough. We do that for fun. No. I don't know.
It could be.
I'd be down. I love camping.
But is it like a big tent?
It's a huge tent. That's why we haven't been able to use
it. It's like
it.
a teepee. Yes, we've never even
okay.
been able to set it up fully.
Yeah, it's huge.
We bought it like 2 years ago by now.
It's like apparently an 8-person tent. I think it's like a 20-person. It's huge.
It's huge.
Damn.
We bought it for $100. So what we spent the other $400 on at that Walmart
We
shop?
got hammocks.
We bought a tent.
We thought we needed to have
get hammocks.
them.
I have not used my hammock yet.
I've used it
I
a
have
couple
a
times,
hammock.
but
This is like
Let's
a
go
color
hammocking.
in hammock. These hammocks came
Let's
with
go find
markers,
Oh,
so you
that's
can lay
cute.
and color in your
Oh,
hammock.
that's so cute.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. We needed
Can
them.
we just go find some trees and swing together?
Yeah, we
there's
can.
some good trees out there. There could be some.
See,
We just need some daylight.
We
maybe.
got a plan.
we maybe need some daylight.
Or fuck it.
That would be fun.
What else did we buy that was random?
We bought a shit ton of food.
But I remember when we moved into that house, we would just like post up like random pictures and like random. I loved that house.
Yeah.
I loved our little
Nothing-
our
nothing
hippie.
set it up.
Yeah, nothing about that house made sense,
No.
but it made all the sense for
Yeah.
us. It was
Yeah,
nice.
knowing you two, it was perfect.
Yeah. Now I have all these like mandala like fucking
Tapestries.
Tapestries
And shit.
and-
Yeah. We had so much going on.
so much going on.
I can see how people would have got like
Whoa.
concerned.
That was our hippie house.
It was our hippie house, and I miss it.
I do too. Great memories.
My residence is like far from a hippie house now, but Madison has been hardcore adulting because she just got an apartment, and not only just any apartment, she got an apartment with her boyfriend.
Ooh.
That is commitment.
That is fucking commitment.
How does
Oh
it
my God.
feel?
Honestly, right now we're about 2 weeks in and it feels great.
Good.
Like at first, I was just getting annoyed because we kind of differ on a lot of things. And I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever, let's go. And he's like,
Right.
no, like,
Yeah.
we need to somewhat have a plan. Like, we made a whole
Right.
list of shit that we need and like what we need right now, what we can wait on.
Right.
So it was frustrating at first, but we like promised each other before all this that we're going to talk about it. If we really don't like something,
Right.
then we're not going to do it, and we'll figure out some kind of compromise. But
Well, that's good. That shows like good communication.
Adulting.
Yeah,
Real
good.
adulting. Yeah.
yeah, or like dealing with the furniture, a whole situation right now.
Being
I mean, we're getting closer to, like,
Baby
how
steps.
how you were talking about, like, you want to please people. Like, that's how I felt like I was being. And then finally I was like, you know what? I don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, you could have just said that. And I just, like, let myself get all worked up. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Yeah, but it should be that way where you're comfortable enough to be like, I'm
Yeah.
not feeling it.
Yeah.
This is not it.
Yeah,
That's
so
good though.
we're
I feel like
getting
y'all are gonna learn a lot about each other, but I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a good thing. I don't think it's like a bad.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we have Madison on here, I'm sorry to go off topic. Can we just please talk about the fact that you both are in relationships right now, and I am super
I
single.
know.
Let me tell you, because like
Talk about me being in a relationship for over a year. Like,
these girls, for as long as I've been coming over here, I damn near feel like they were damn near single the whole time. Madison, you definitely were single for a
I
while.
was definitely single.
I know, Dali, you had your one relationship,
Yeah.
whatever.
My one.
Just
the one.
You're one in the one you
In
have
between
now,
there.
but like, yeah, like every time I came, you guys were just wild and free, and then like I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here. I'm gonna be mom, and I'm gonna, just be cool and like on the side, make sure everything's fine. And you guys knew what you were doing. I'm just like, okay, I'm super worried all the time.
We thought though that we ran Ybor City specifically.
Yeah.
We
my God.
thought
Yeah.
we were like
Knew
No
everybody.
one
the
could
queen.
tell
Like,
us
these people,
nothing.
let me tell you, we used to go into fucking clubs, VIP, like it was crazy because they just knew the fucking
even the parking security guard.
Yeah.
was our best.
We would
friend.
pull into the lot. Hey, what's up?
It was
Our
great
Haitian
time.
Roger.
Roger. All right.
Oh my
R.I.P.
goodness.
Wherever you are, he's still alive, hopefully.
Roger,
But
hopefully you listen to this, Roger.
He had like 3 houses.
yeah.
Gave financial advice.
He did. He did. I went over my whole what's it called? Not
Financial planner.
no, like not my benefits, but my whole I don't know. I told him all my bills, how much I pay.
Oh my god.
It was way too much. I was like drunk and I would be like, I pay this much on my credit card statement and I pay this much on my car note and this, and he's like, you need to finance your money better.
Yeah.
You're going out every weekend. I'm like, Roger, I only
Back every
spend-
weekend, Roger.
I only spend max $25
I was gonna
a week.
say, back in Roger days, we were buying a bottle, sharing a $20 bottle.
Yeah, we were really cheap partiers.
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
to get a
You guys
spray
made it
at
work.
Subway.
I
I mean, that's what we had to
But
do.
I remember like we got our moms listening and shit, whatever.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to the mom.
Right. No, I remember
Mama Carmen.
we used to have like
both
Yeah,
Mama
that-
Carmen's. Mama Carmen times 2.
Exactly. That's what I mean. You can just put them right to one.
I'm so done. We used to we used to get the bottle or get somebody to get us the bottle because we were old enough. And then like be in the car, take a few shots, and then go out. Or we would get our big ass.
It was
We
so.
would walk to We would get in the club first. We
or
would
go to
get
McDonald's first.
No, we
Or-
would go to the club first. We would get in line.
at
go-
9 o'clock
No,
to
I
get in the
swear-
club at 10.
And we drink our shit in the fucking line real quick. When they used to like
yeah,
kind of allow
sometimes.
it.
Yeah,
And then they were
sometimes.
like, oh no, you guys gotta stop doing that. You gotta throw it away.
We thought we
would
were
kill that
really
shit.
schooling Jackie. We were like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the wristbands, and then we're gonna go to Subway, and no one's gonna know. But we're gonna put our vodka in the Subway cups.
Right. And remember they would like sink at the
Yeah,
bottom?
they would like
there'd
get
be,
like a
diaper.
soggy diaper on the bottom because of like the cardboard cup or whatever the fuck we
my
had.
God.
God, we used to have like photo shoots in like random areas of Ybor.
Oh my god.
People
I
like
remember
thinking,
that.
and what we
It was
wore,
great
like
time.
especially me, like I feel like what I wore,
We were not that
I
cute.
was going to the club like that, literally in like little crop top,
It's
little
so
shorts and some sandals.
it's
like
so funny to think about because like back then no one could tell us shit. Like we were like we're adults and
when
we're
I-
here to have
And
fun.
then when I came, 'cause I'm from out of town at the time, and like what the hell? I'm coming into this new world. And I'm like, I love this. So I ended up being there every fucking year, especially after I was 18. Especially when I was 21, I was like, I gotta go to fucking Florida. Like, I needed to, like, I don't know. It was just a different vibe. And I love the vibe that Florida had.
I mean, and Ybor is different because, like, I feel like any other, like, club like, now when I think about clubs, I think about heels, dresses, like, having hair perfect, makeup perfect, and, like, that's why I look at these pictures.
Completely opposite of Ybor.
Yeah. Like, I look at these pictures and I'm like...
And they don't have Zara
I look
anymore,
like I was...
So it's like, R.I.P.
Thank God we got to experience that in our young lives.
I know.
Yeah, for real.
Zara was great.
And we used to go in there, like...
We were religious Ybor rats.
Religious.
Hell yeah. They brought me in there. We got to get here. Okay, the thing with Zara is that was the only club that allowed you to go in and out as you pleased. So... That was the first club we hit. And then if you put your name on a list online, your ass was free in there before a certain time.
We found all the loopholes. Okay, we can get in for free, but we have to get there at 9 o'clock.
Right.
And
we're
then
gonna wait in line till 10. And then we're gonna go in the club, leave, go to some other club or go to another well, we couldn't go to bars at the time.
Yeah.
But we had a friend who was security at Prana, so we would get VIP wristbands.
Yeah.
Then we became best friends with the DJ.
With the
at
DJ.
VIP.
Oh my God.
Dude, okay, so funny thing, the DJ at the VIP in Prana was part of like Bass Kids or whatever. Remember that?
Kind of.
Well, my brother did the logo design for them, and they were like doing all like the DJing at Prana at the time. And my brother did the logo. And girl, the other day I'm driving down Brandon and I see a big a car pulling like a truck, kind of like a little like storage truck, like a little moving truck, whatever. And it had the huge ass logo my brother made. It was done.
That's dope.
And I'm like, damn, y'all still rocking this shit. Okay. It was like Bass Kids. Boom. And I'm like, wow, that just reminds me of like ratchetness and my brother, which is weird. Which is really weird.
That's so funny.
I got kicked out of that VIP couple
She did
times.
get kicked out a couple.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How?
Because
Madison was ratchet.
I was ratchet. And my mom's not listening to this.
Sorry, Carmen.
Yeah, my second mom. Moms, basically. No, but I had a friend who was a bartender in VIP. So she would give me shots. And one time I remember I took a shot and the bouncer came up to me and grabbed my shoulder and was like, if I see you do that again, because I had huge X's on my hand.
Yeah.
He was like, if I see you do that again, I'm kicking you out. And I was like, whatever, I don't care. Like, literally, like, no more than 10, 15 minutes later, went back and took another shot. And he grabbed me by my arm and, like, pulled me down the stairs. And literally, thank God Danny saw me. And he, like, went down because they, like, put me in the back alleyway.
Dude, that's one thing, like, the bouncers, especially at Prana, did not give a fuck.
They did not.
I saw the bouncers one time push a man down the whole set of stairs.
Oh my God.
And
I wonder what he did.
The poor drunk man is like, blah, blah, blah. And my drunk ass trying to twerk. I'm like, ooh, that sucks. Going up the stairs, going to dance.
Oh my God.
But and I think they, like, kicked you out into like the alley.
They kicked me out into the alley, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Into
I'm
the
glad.
back.
I mean, I don't remember seeing anyone, but like, God forbid there was like a
Can we talk
crazy. Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Oh my God! The one time we were walking like to go to the club, and there was like a homeless man sitting on the corner. Is that what you're gonna say? There was a homeless man sitting on the corner. It's me, Dolly, and Jackie, and we hear him say something like, "Oh, ladies, blah blah blah." And we all turn around and like someone's like, "Oh, sorry, we don't have any cash." Lie. And he goes, "I don't want your cash. I want that ass." And we all like died.
I was like, oh, okay.
Well, come on, guys.
You just give no fucks out here.
Can I talk about the time that I did go to Prana with you guys and I had all our IDs and credit cards and I lost the fucking purse?
She lost all
when Dolly first turned 21.
On my 21st birthday, I got to use that shit once because it was lost. Can I see your ID? I'm like, no, you can't. I'm 21 and that's just what it's going to be.
And then what happened 6 months later? I got all IDs sent to me.
Yeah. It was dope.
My parents' house.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah. Well, I looked everywhere. We went everywhere, and I was like, oh my God, where the fuck did I drop this? Where the fuck? Because I don't even know where I dropped it.
Did we go to, like, the people in the front? Because I'm assuming whoever found it, if they sent it back.
We went to the people in the front because they were closing. I remember they were closing, and we went back, I think, and I asked them. And then I called the next day and asked. And they were like, no, we didn't find anything.
Girl, I don't remember none of their shit.
Back.
Was there cash in there? Maybe they just got the cash and they felt bad.
It was just credit
cards
and
shit.
You had just got a new ID. I remember that.
Yep. Like
that
literally the day before.
And then I think I remember, but we did go to a few places before that, right?
I don't even really remember.
I think we at least had a wristband. I'm sure we had a wristband for Czar.
Yeah, we did.
So
we did.
You already had.
Because I think I left you guys at one point to go to Czar.
Oh, so we
from
were
Prana.
Good. I think that's why we weren't really tripping. Because I feel like you would have been really mad if you wouldn't have been able to do shit.
If I couldn't go into Czar,
we went into Czar and you automatically had the wristband, so they were gonna be like, whatever.
They didn't want to see my ID.
Yeah,
we were already good to go.
So it was nothing.
Yeah,
it was just that it was Friday night. I think.
Yeah. It was Friday night. Yeah, it was the beginning of my 21st birthday weekend.
What time did the clubs close? At 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I remember like it being super dead. Even at 11, it was dead. 12, it was dead. 12:30, 1, it was popping. Like it was like fun as fuck. Like when you go back into fucking Czar, that shit was like a memory in my head that will never disappear.
Old Czar.
But I never experienced New Czar.
It
was not worth it. That's what I'm saying.
The
and now it's just gone, and I'm like.
It's just crazy because even if old Czar were to come back, we would never have the same experience. We would just never. It would never happen.
Yeah.
It would never happen. We had such a
it's good that it's not there anymore and that there's not a reunion. That way we can keep those memories that we have as they are.
Right.
I still have when I used to come here and I used to go back home, I used to keep the wristbands. So I still have a couple of them.
In like a folder.
I do. This was like keepsake. I used to love that shit. I used to just be like,
we kept them too, but
we
usually give them to
underage people. We're horrible.
Our 17-year-old friends.
Horrible.
Great.
No, but we had a lot of fun. But I'm glad
we did that then.
Yeah, and things ended up the way that it happened to where we can't continue to keep doing that because it does leave good memories, like you were saying. Like
it kind of reminds me of when sports players, something's like at the top of their career, or musicians at the top of their career, like they get out before they can have a downfall.
That was us. We were at the top of our career,
top of our game, and then Czar closed.
Yeah, they forced us.
Well, we still went to Ybor, but once I turned 21, we weren't in Czar as much.
Yeah.
We went to the bars more. But still, we were only really in Ybor for another, heavy, maybe, heavy, like a year, maybe.
No, maybe I think more than a year. You're giving us a lot of credit. We definitely stayed in Ybor for a minute because think about all the times we throughout the week once we could start going to bars, we were going to Ybor 3 times a week at least because we would go to Res, we would go to the hookah lounge.
In this.
Yeah,
okay, this is Jackie.
Yeah. We would go to the hookah lounge and always hit gas bars and shit first.
You guys would oh my god,
and then,
I could not hang with you guys. I couldn't hang.
I couldn't hang anymore.
Yeah, no. I'm definitely
used
old.
to throw it back, oh my god, and I used to be oh my god, I'm 3 shots in and I'm done.
Yeah, right. And we would be pretty I don't know,
still awake and everything.
Right, I don't think we were
all the way there,
crazy, trashy, drunk. I don't think we were. I think
what
we
days
were pretty good.
No, I think people loved us, but there are still people today that call us twerk team.
Yeah,
Me, you, and Kelsey.
How embarrassing!
So funny.
In Brandon, Florida,
they
the twerk
still
team.
When I see some of them occasionally, and they're oh, twerk team. I'm that was 7 years ago.
Let it go. We have.
I'm 28.
We cannot do it anymore. Trust us. No, but
more false hope.
It was good times, but I am happy with where I am now. I'm very content.
Yeah, you guys definitely got out of your system for sure.
Yeah,
you guys did enough of it to get out of your system.
Yeah.
I feel I didn't do it too much, but I was used to that, so it was Okay.
whatever.
Do you
was nice
still
to
like
experience
find
it, though.
yourself? Because I feel like with people that don't get it out of their system, they do like later on down the line. They were like, "Let's get crazy, let's get drunk," and like
Right.
for me personally, I'm like, I can't.
Well, I feel
Right.
like I definitely socially drink more.
Mm-hmm. You do.
I
You
do, with like more than before, way more than before.
But I low key feel like that's kind of my fault.
No.
And mine. Now that I'm back, especially.
As we sit here drinking.
You moved down here, and now it's like, you want some wine? You want some of this? You want some of that? You want to take a shot?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm good. Yeah.
I know. Now it's like Jackie, like, I'm coming over and I have a
Dude.
bottle of wine. I'm like, what?
No, when Jackie pulled up with the mini Jack Honeys,
Oh,
3
yeah.
mini Jack Honeys, I was like, the
Who
Jack
are you?
shots? I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because before it was like, you were very, very careful about your drinking before.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
it's
like,
not-
No, I'm okay. Let me do some
And
other
I feel
things.
like that gave me an excuse, like, well, she's careful, so
Right.
I'm gonna just go crazy because
That was us. Whenever Jackie would come, we were like, oh, our mom, our savior
We're
is
good
here.
this weekend.
Oh
We'll
my
be
God.
safe.
We'll be good,
I used
good.
to worry about them so much because I was not here often.
What did we
But
do
what-
without Jackie, dude?
I-
Yeah, how did we survive?
How did we
what
survive?
I don't
Thank
know.
God.
We
Thank
barely. We won't talk about it on the show. We just won't.
I used to play
We
that.
We just can't.
It's just crazy. I used to be like, I hope you guys are okay. And then I always used to tell you, like, be safe, girl.
I know. We will. Bye. Run out the door. Okay.
We just got here. I'll call you.
I know. I gotta go. Bye.
Oh my God.
Like, damn, I know they're having a good time. Shit.
And
It
this was
was
like
fun.
before all the really big. That's what I kind of liked about it too. It was before all the. This kind of probably saved us, or especially me, before all the big social media like Snapchat and like Instagram stories and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, it definitely
nothing-
saved your ass.
It
because
definitely saved me.
Madison would have been all over the social media, like
Embarrassing.
unwillingly.
It's very embarrassing. It would have followed me till today. Thank God.
Oh
But-
my god.
Oh God, the Snapchat.
But I mean, I
people really
think-
would have judged me.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that's like what your like early adulthood is meant to be. Like, make all the mistakes, be stupid, be
Yeah,
whatever,
right.
do just
Make
do
those
it
mistakes
while
and then learn from them.
right,
and then
do it
better.
while because you see like a 40-something-year-old doing the same shit, and you're like, grow up,
Right.
it's time. Like,
Right. Mhm.
and even like people my age, like you're 28 and you're still getting drunk every weekend and going to the club, which is horrible. I shouldn't be putting judgment on anyone. But
I mean, if you can,
but
if you
still,
can,
like,
if you can do what you gotta do,
and
and like you have
I
one
still
night
like
a
the
week,
club scene. Yeah, I agree.
and if
I
that's like
agree.
your escape, like
Yeah.
then
Right.
do it. As long as it's not like interfering with like your job, if you have a kid, your relationship.
yeah,
your
that's
priorities
true.
and shit.
But-
I think maybe like Tampa's filled with a lot of people that
just don't.
just don't give a fuck. They just trying to stunt for the gram.
I mean, they do say though. I mean, this is kind of separate, but kind of on the same thing. That Tampa's one of the worst places to date if you're single, or like one of the worst places to be
Really?
if you're single. Yeah.
Really? I did not know that.
It's been a thing for like a couple years. I saw it somewhere, but
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I totally believe
But
that.
now, like, you see
I
it,
believe it because I'm not messing with none of these Tampa dudes. No.
but it's like, it doesn't, there's nowhere to, here I am stuttering. Right?
Where do you date?
yeah.
Where do you date?
Soho, like,
yeah, everywhere is a party scene. And we're so known for like our party scene, I feel like.
Yeah.
And for like the strip clubs, for
Right.
everything like that. Like, where do you date?
and there's so much, what do you call it from the other? Tourism.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so much
I was
tourism.
thinking about that too.
That,
brings
like,
a lot of people in too.
I'm sure a lot of dudes who live like on the beach side are like, oh, there's a lot of tourist hot chicks coming through, so
Yeah,
Right.
that
you know,
makes
Let's
sense.
party or do whatever.
Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some-
And now that I'm thinking about it, how, like, literally, how do you date in Tampa Bay? How do you meet people?
I mean, think about how
Tinder.
I met my boyfriend on because he worked at the bar that I went to all the time.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I know nobody because I
Dude.
know you guys run into tons of people, and I remember you telling me you run into
Madison,
a lot of people,
especially. Madison, wherever we go. You always hear, Madison? And I don't even look back anymore. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to go get a drink.
That's honestly though, like working. First of all, yeah. Well, especially Brandon, Florida.
Yeah.
Like Brandon, Florida follows everywhere in Tampa.
Mhm.
I'll just say that first.
It's true.
And then the Applebee's days to the Czar. That was about the Czar days. And I worked at Smoky Bones, and a lot of people worked there. And then I, so.
A lot of people just know you.
I'm glad not.
Thank God for no Snapchat. Because a lot of people are like, yo, I saw that girl.
We beat the social media era.
Yes, kind of. Well, kind
Right,
of.
we're
Yeah,
still
kind
We're
of.
like in that middle that we can still like have conversations, obviously, without.
Which is cool. I think even when we were younger, we kind of grew up with no technology, but then we grew up with technology. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got like the best of both worlds. And even in our party stages, we got the best of both worlds. Like not having to be on our phones all the time.
Right.
But still having
Constantly
Instagram.
taking
Still
selfies.
having...
Were selfies a thing back then?
Were they?
I don't know, because we
remember
would have
when
had selfies in the club.
We would have.
But do you remember, like, well, the flip camera was not a thing. The flip camera, like the...
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah. You had to, like, turn
yeah,
the
the
whole
whole
So
phone.
the Polaroids and shit, that was
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
But
the
yeah.
only pictures we have from Czar are the ones that the guys took.
That's what I was gonna say. That was like our highlight. Like if the guy stopped us to take pictures, we'd be like, "Yes,
take my
we
picture."
have a
There was
picture."
definitely times that I was
You
like,
gotta be like popping, and like I knew it was a big deal because you had to be popping for them to take a picture of you, and then for them to hang you,
Yeah.
like, a picture of you on the fucking
Yep.
bar, like what? In
I'm
the
just
club?
gonna say, me and Madison got our picture hung up.
with Vernon, if you're listening.
We got it on. We got it hung.
But in that picture, I'm wearing a white shirt with a black bra.
Oh my
I was
God.
like 19 and I have a cigarette in one hand, and I have one arm over Dolly and the other arm over Vernon. Fucking cigarette
And her
in
like
my hand.
tongue is all.
And my tongue is
sticking out.
Oh, that's
That's so
all.
funny.
I love the tongue out.
And like they hung it by the bathroom.
They're like trashy. White shirt with a black bra, tongue out, cigarette in hand. Like I was looking.
And we
oh, man.
literally all stood by that picture by the bathroom and took a picture with the picture.
I could probably find it. You should put it in
We
the.
should, because we were so happy.
I'm
We were
so
like,
proud.
our picture is up. And like people are like coming in and out after taking a shit or throwing up because they're too drunk.
Is that you? Oh, that's you.
No one cared. We were like,
And in the picture I took with the picture, I know my tongue was out, and I was like,
yeah, she was so cool.
Oh my God.
oh, what a
But then
mess.
they started doing slideshows. And we were in a
Oh,
few
yeah.
of the slideshows
Yeah.
too. So
I think I did experience us once. They did take a picture of us once.
Yeah,
on
no,
the stage.
we definitely have pictures. I have some random pictures.
Those were great times.
Mm,
And
they
then they
were.
had like this. I'll never forget the freaking. There was like a ladder with a platform like above like
Yes.
everything in this big techno room. There were like 3 stages, a floor, and all of that shit would be packed. And then like you'd go up to like climb this ladder and then go on the platform, and it didn't fit many people. But like when you were up there, it was lit. When it was like
Low
everything
key,
was
there was
filled.
probably way more people up there
yeah,
than should have
it
been.
definitely hit max capacity way too many times.
Like it could have
all
broke
the time.
at any time.
And we were always up there throwing it back.
Yeah.
Didn't care.
I didn't like the one thing that I was uncomfortable with was how comfortable men were going up to you to dance with you. Like it just wasn't like
You
like
weren't
I was
used
dancing
to
up there
it.
and this guy came up and was just like
Yeah, you weren't used
grinding
to
up
it.
on me. I'm like, what?
Me and Madison, all right, Bob.
Well, and then it got to a point once we turned 21. I remember like taking over the hand,
Yeah.
and if they had access, we'd be like,
I know.
Are
We were so
But
bougie.
before that, we would just like be dancing, be like, okay, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if we turn around and be like, but they're a good dancer. Like that's all it's gonna
Yeah.
be. And like
Yeah.
that's, I mean, we're
Yeah.
just trying to have fun.
And I mean, that's how like I looked like that was my first few times too, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This is just a whole new like, oh my God! Like I felt like we were all in like the pond fishing. Like, is that a good explanation?
Yes, a
In
big
the
pond.
pond
Yeah,
fishing.
we're all
The
just,
techno
like,
pond.
everybody's
Techno pond.
Like everybody's
Base hard
looking
as
for
water.
everybody. Like that's how I felt. Like everybody was looking at everybody, and everybody was like, "Who's the next sexy bitch bouncing?" You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was checking
They
everybody
did.
out.
They did make you feel real good though.
They
Like,
did. They did.
I-
Everyone made you feel
You just felt
like you were
empowered
a
walking
10.
through.
Yeah.
You were a 10 when you walked in
Yes.
Czar.
And I remember like which I think about it now. I'm like, on top of me being younger and probably have a faster metabolism, but then I think about it, I'm like, how many calories was I burning?
Yeah.
Dancing. We danced majority of the time.
And even when we were like drinking our Subway cups, whatever, we were walking.
That
we were walking all throughout
before we went in the club. We were in the club dancing at least from 12 to 3.
Yeah.
Remember the sex shop we used to go to?
Oh, yeah,
time?
that was fun.
The 2 gay guys.
I wonder how they're doing.
I know. Because
In Ybor?
Yeah. You don't remember?
I don't know if I know which shop you're talking about, but I don't know if I ever even went in there.
closed
There was like neon outfits everywhere.
Yeah, I remember seeing. I don't know if I ever went in there though.
No,
Those were good times.
Yeah,
but we were exercising like a bitch. Like we were never sitting
and
still.
Ybor's not too. It's not like a tiny strip, and then there's a couple streets there too. So
yeah, but I wonder like. Every time I reminisce about those kind of times, I wonder, like, 10 years from now, what times I'm going to reminisce about now. Because, bitch, I don't feel like I'm having that much fun.
This is going to be, like, this is a milestone.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's a long time.
Yeah.
But you're trying to get into your next chapter of adulting.
Thank you, Madison. You see why we keep her around?
But I love that we've known each other, like, damn near 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's, like... We've all been able to see each other grow up and everything.
Yeah.
I had a baby, like everything. Oh my God, like
I know life got crazy there.
And then I got single,
so
and we
still
guys
here.
had a relationship. So
I know. Back to that.
You guys are like,
I know.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
It's gonna happen to you again.
Yeah.
That's just like, honestly though, for me, I was moving to Connecticut. I was moving to Connecticut.
Yeah.
I decided in November of 2018. I was like, I'm moving to Connecticut in May when our lease is up of 2019. And I was like, I was going good. Finally broke it off with the piece of shit guy that I've been dating on and off for years, whatever. Bye. Didn't give a fuck about, I mean, I gave a fuck about him, but, you know, I wasn't going to stay for him. And then, end of March, literally like almost April, I meet my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And like
it was so random too.
So random. So fucking random. And then we weren't gonna do long distance, whatever, but we'd still talked every day, and then he ended up coming to see me, and
things just went
and then
and now she just got her first apartment and back in Florida with us.
She had to come back.
But we waited too, because we were like, we don't want to move right in with each other. That's what everyone assumed.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, well, you're going to come back to move in with each other, right? And we're like, hell no.
Which is
like,
smart. That was super smart.
And I'm glad we did, because I think that we were still so like infatuated with each other.
Yeah.
At that point when I first came back, because all we had was FaceTimes, and we wrote each other letters, and like we were so cute and this is that, but like that's not, I mean, it's real, but it's not like,
yeah, it's not going to be the
no
reality
makeup and like mental breakdowns and you know shit like farts and poops and like
so like how long have you guys been dating now?
It's been like since like the first time it's been like a year and a half. But like officially it was a year in July, so a year and a couple months. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah. So
oh, that's so cute. Yeah. That's so cute.
You next, Dolly?
Huh?
You're next?
I'm next for what? Moving in? I'm trying to get my own house.
Dolly's been on a mission.
Yeah, I've been on a mission.
Since before John.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with my relationship status. The way I see it at the moment is like I'm gonna get done what I want to get done for myself, and like the relationship will stick. Yeah. If it's real, it'll stick, and that's just what it is. And I'm just like,
you should always have your own, not own plans, but like own things. I think there's you should have things something separate,
right.
Yeah. But that was your dream. Before he was even in the picture.
Exactly. And that's why I'm not going to give it.
To be a dream. Yeah,
like, low-key, my plan when I moved back to Florida was to move into Dolly's house. until
I didn't find a house.
We might not have even had this apartment yet.
Right. It would work out, though. Like,
yeah.
It is.
And it happens the way it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen. The right house is going to come.
Everyone, all of y'all will know when the time has come. I won't let it be silent.
Send out all the positive
You all are
vibes.
all invited to the housewarming party. And the little, like, 800 square foot house that I can afford.
Girl, no, it'll be
But it's
nice.
gonna be yours.
Yeah,
I
and it'll
know.
be special.
I can't wait.
And then me in a couple years.
Yeah. Jackie will most likely move in with me. I'm just like putting it out there. It's fine.
Maybe. We'll see. And I mean, that's not a bad idea.
I know. It doesn't sound horrible.
No, because it helps you out and it helps me out.
I mean, mortgage is cheap. Mortgage, it's crazy because owning a house, it does take a lot of like,
but also
a lot of work, but it's so much cheaper than paying rent.
Yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
you actually are, like, you're renting, or it's like you're renting, but it's yours. Like,
Yeah,
you're,
it's
you're
like-
basically just paying off, like, the mortgage, but, like,
right, but for it to be
for
your,
you,
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then anytime down the line, if I ever want to leave Florida, I just rent that shit out and I make extra income, and like, it's always an investment, and that's the way I see it.
especially
And
being
even
in
just that-
Florida and being
Oh my
literally
goodness.
anywhere within an hour. I don't know how
From Tampa?
a 50-mile radius from Tampa.
Yeah.
like you are going to make money renting that out or like Airbnb.
Which is insane because like when we were going to Czar and shit, Tampa was not that expensive.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't as like. It isn't as popping as cracking as it is right now.
I know. Right now we're like,
It's
Well,
like
but
the
all
traffic
those people,
is super heavy.
all
like,
those people though that jumped on houses in Ybor that seemed like they were in the hood or in the
Yeah.
ghetto or whatever. All of that is being. I mean, it sounds bad, like it's gentrification, like
Yeah.
trying to push out all like the.
but
Like
the,
some
I mean,
urban
shit,
happening.
they're
but
like,
that like, it's all growing.
That's
like
what
if you own
happened.
property there,
yeah.
like
That's what happened to, well, not to my mom, but when my mom was looking to buy, everyone was telling her, buy in Hyde Park. Buy in Hyde Park. And Hyde Park at the time was super ghetto, like nothing.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, no, I don't want to live over there. I want to live in Brandon, whatever, which she got her house super cheap.
Yeah.
Right.
But these houses were going for like dirt cheap. And now you try to live in Hyde Park, forget it.
no, like
Forget it, you can't.
$500,000,
Yeah.
$1 million houses.
It's insane.
That's crazy.
And she was like, I wish I would have listened to everyone and bought a fucking house in Hyde Park.
Even though her house is worth a lot too because Brandon's property, like everything's gone.
Yeah,
down
when I
there.
think about how much my mom paid for that house and think about like what it's worth
How much
now.
different would your life have been though if you went to Hyde Park?
Imagine. I would be
Not
so
you.
Not, yeah. It wouldn't have worked
It
Not
worked
you,
out the way it was
not
supposed
you.
to
Yeah, it was
work out.
supposed to work
For
out.
you and your brother though too.
Yeah.
She probably wouldn't have met you.
No,
No.
for sure. I wouldn't
Well,
have.
the universe might have brought us together.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point.
But
In Czar.
I know in
We were, like, bumping into each
dancing. I like you.
doing the cat daddy on the stage, probably.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
But we definitely wouldn't have worked at ISF together.
No.
No.
That's how Madison and I met. We started work. I was working.
She trained me.
Yeah, I was working at a ice skating rink / laser tag facility as a birthday hostess, and they hired Madison on mistake,
on accident.
on accident, and I had to train her, and then it was just like I don't know.
She like adopted me and like her and like this other girl that she was really close
into
with.
my clique, quote unquote.
They're like, she's like, you're cool, you can hang out with us. And I was like,
and then we decided to go out to Czar one time together, and then it
well,
was like,
before that, I was 17,
Oh,
and they were
right.
trying to get me to get this other chick who was like a straight edge girl. I don't know how
Yeah.
else to put her, but they were trying to. She was like blonde, blue eyed. They were trying to get her to give me her ID so I could go out, and she
Oh,
was like,
wow.
I don't know.
she wouldn't do it. We were like,
But pretty
yeah,
much like
fucking square. No, I'm just kidding.
the minute I turned 18,
Yeah, we went
Pretty
out,
much.
and then we were
Done.
like, I really like you. And then she's like, mentally, we didn't say it to
Mentally,
each other, but like we felt the vibes. Like
Yeah.
I like you, I like you too. And then
But-
we just never stopped going out together.
yeah,
Then alcohol got introduced to the picture,
and that was it.
and then that was the end of that story. Here we are, 10 years later. Oh, damn
Almost.
near.
Our 10-year anniversary is in March. Stay tuned.
And Jackie's just always been in the picture.
Right.
Jackie,
Yeah, I've
since-
been in and out,
since
but I've
the
been
womb.
here. I've been here. But,
Well, that's
I
also
mean,
like me and Jackie's anniversary almost. Maybe
Yeah.
that summer. Maybe that summer.
Damn,
Maybe
yeah,
like next
yeah.
summer. It'll
'Cause
be
I
our
do
like.
remember
Maybe
you
we should
working
celebrate
there.
next summer then.
Yeah. Instead of my 30th.
10-year
10
trio.
years?
Yeah.
It's great to have good friends, guys, even if it's just a few. You know.
It is,
Well,
and I
the-
think
It's so much better.
I think that's what this episode is about.
Yes.
Friendships in adulthood.
Good times.
Good times, how important they are. Because...
Even now we're just sitting in the living room like...
Yeah, we're on the floor
chilling.
sitting. We ordered takeout.
I can't wait to hear this in like 5 years.
Right.
Just to be like, do you remember that one time?
Yeah.
We did a podcast together. The podcast is still going, and we're like, let's take a look back at the... You know?
Yeah. It will keep going.
It will keep going.
It will.
No mabies.
No.
It will.
Y'all got it.
Stay tuned. Episode 500.
I know. 535.
503. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I'm already done with this drink.
Oh, man. I'm almost
I kind of chugged that one.
Oh, my
I was
God.
nervous.
It happens. It happens, yeah.
It's okay.
When you don't know what to do, you're just kind of like...
I'm just going to keep drinking.
Yeah.
Here's water in this cup.
I've done that a few times. There was one time. Remember that one time we were recording, and before we recorded, we had mimosas, and we killed like 3 bottles of champagne.
Sounds like us.
And my mom got in on it, and she was like, "You guys are drinking mimosas?" And we were like, "Yeah."
Oh, I remember hearing it. In
And
the episode.
we needed to record. I think that was the sex talk episode.
I don't know.
I have no
It was a
idea.
great
We were
episode.
like,
I like drinking champagne, though.
Let's talk about you and me.
I want to get like.
Let's talk about bubbles in the club. Let's talk
about
about
making
making. Can I tell you that I had a dream last night that I was a singer.
Oh, how cool!
Well, it was like a talent show. But you know what song I decided to sing? And the whole thing, like, I went up to go sing, and I realized I didn't have the words. So I was like, all right, everyone hold on. So I went, and I, like, went to find a computer to find the lyrics to that Sarah McLachlan song. The sad one.
Arms of an Angel?
And then I was like telling myself in the dream, like, okay, at the end of it, you have to make it funny and be like, all right, now who's gonna give $1 to the poor dogs?
But I'm full. The little.
And I remember just like, oh my god, it was so funny. I woke up and I was like,
That's such
what?
a strange dream. I wonder
Dude,
why
I have some weird
songs-
fucking dreams. An angel fly away from me.
Oh, in the arms of an
Angel, may you find.
All right. Who's gonna donate $1?
Some comfort here.
For $1 a day.
For $1 a day,
You can support Away Podcast.
you can help Madison.
Get some fucking singing lessons.
Oh
my God. I really did think I was gonna be a singer when I was little, though.
Dude, I still think I'm gonna be a singer.
Will.
I want to be a singer so bad.
You know that like meme thing that says, "Oh, so and so didn't have their first
Oh yeah,
or whatever
till
until
like
they were-"
age 30.
And I thought Samuel L. Jackson didn't have his first like acting job until he was like 46. I'm like,
What?
Yeah,
That's a lie.
Sam-
It's a lie.
okay, well maybe it is, but it gave me inspiration. I was like, okay, I'm not doing that bad.
That's a lie.
It gave me some fucking inspiration.
I'm so done.
I'm gonna.
So does this mean we're gonna go into acting? Because it's not too late.
And we got 20 years. Well,
According to Samuel L. Jackson, we have hella time.
don't give up on your dream. Oh my god. I love the one. There's another. I fucking can't remember. They were working at Blockbuster and they're like 26, and I'm like, if I was 26 working at Blockbuster,
My life is over.
Blockbuster's not even a thing.
I have nothing going for me.
Can you imagine someone coming in with a Blockbuster outfit? You guys still exist.
Hey, that's what we should be for Halloween.
Oh my god.
I'm a Blockbuster employee.
Oh my
A
god.
dead Blockbuster person.
Oh my god, a zombie Blockbuster people. Hold
A
on.
Blockbuster DVD.
Can I?
VHS.
And we're still recording.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna kind of tweak
Oh,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, what are some good Halloween ideas?
This is gonna
Are
be
you guys
really
gonna dress
interesting.
up this year?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I saved.
You guys got me out for my first one, and now you guys, I don't know.
I'm down to do something. I just don't have a costume
I just
in
don't.
mind.
And do I really want
No.
to spend money on one?
I really wanted to
We
be
can make
Scary
some.
Spice.
But you need one other person to be
Two.
Spice Girls. There's 5.
You know
Yes.
what?
I wasn't into the Spice Girls like you guys.
We can get
You
Julie.
can definitely pull off baby.
Baby,
Yeah.
the blonde-
Your baby.
she's like the
Yeah.
Baby. Who am I? Ginger.
No, I think
Ginger.
Jackie loved Bosch. Loved
She
Bosch.
was
The little Gucci dress.
What are you gonna wear today? The little Gucci dress. That's part of like the movie.
The little
Let me
Gucci
say,
dress.
the little Gucci dress. Or the little Gucci dress.
I'm gonna pick the little Gucci.
Jackie's
I used
like
to love her. I don't
the
know
little
why.
Gucci dress. And I used to love Baby Spice.
That was so funny. Oh my
Maybe
god.
it was like telepathically.
like.
This is gonna be. This ain't you, bitch. Cause
Well, I was thinking about doing her hair, and you know when she does the knots?
Yeah, I
knots
want to
in
do
your
the
hair.
knots and like I gotta.
Girl, you can do it like that. Your hair's long enough to do it like that.
Loki, when I saw you guys walking, I was like, her hair's too long.
Thank you.
To be Dolly.
Thank
Well,
you.
not like it's too long. It doesn't look bad, but like
But
I'm
it's
used to
not
your hair
right.
being
It's
shorter.
not right. Yeah,
She
no, I
wants
need to cut
We
it.
don't wanna come
So did
here.
anyone ever write on your like Instagram post? About
Yeah, a few. There's like a whole curl salon that focuses solely on curls that TT told me about. Let me stop this. Bye, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We love
Wait,
you
should we
guys.
end it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this how we're ending it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. We love you guys. We're gonna end things right now. We've been going too long. We can go on for another hour. We love you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. We love
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on the show. It's been fun.
you. Bye.
We did it, y'all. Okay, bye.
How's it going?
Hi, guys.
It's me. I'm here.
It's
we are.
Madison. Back at it again. Test 1, 2, 3.
Here we
Back
go.
at
1, 2,
it
3.
again. 1,
Let's
2,
go.
3. Hey, back at it again. Test 1, 2, 3. That was a bop for a minute.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Back at it again. Test 1, 2, 3.
So done.